Hello, hello, hello. Good morning. Good evening. Good evening. Good evening. Good evening. We did a quick show with Odehyeeba. And you can join us. You can join us. You can join us. Thank you. You can join us. You can join us. So thank you very much. Koyo yewa that's it. Odehyeeba by your lecture. We shall for Aquaba. To me Johnny. Right from Seattle. Okay, Seattle. Koyo, yes, yeah. Okay. Isa Ezuba. Nti abusafo when join here. Ane. Daniel, yeah, ciao. Be wait my journey be joining here. We are live on Facebook, we are live on YouTube as well. Nti akwawa. Now, yeah. Odehyeeba, we are well with my journey. Share the channel, let people know that we are here. From Delaware. America for that. Okay. Thank you, Kojo. You're doing great work. I love your works. You have been doing. Thank you very much. We also thank you for taking your time to be here and to watch us. There you be no say obi ansha so no esa. Nti say unya time now so so yeda wasi yeni so. Auntie Rose, yes. The other thing is that we want to change the time, the Saturday time. About 6 p.m. Ghana time, so that at least we will test that as well. So there will be so we have time now. Want to able to be that this is unlimited opportunities. This is perspective. This is the black one. Self-investment. And we have about 6 books that we have released. Onibia Obetima Pebi. Ebeboa. Come now here today. Onibia Obetimi Pebi Ebeboa. We are to you live in a world that until you understand the world you live in as an African, life will be very much frustrating. And even if you succeed, you will not have proper understanding of yourself and streamline. And this is African advantage as well. And these are subjects that we have loved and we have studied, and we continue to study streamline. And we continue to study. And so every now and then, the other day, Namine Odehyeeba discussion, big one. And I said that, let's say, I want us to do a project or a program on this topic. Odehyeeba is very much deep, very much passionate about the well-being of our people. Nyani pare nyina na dwen ye ho. Ebi mo ho a ono nya kakra no ano no. Tubo se no ye dede. But ebi mo ho so atim so nya kakra kra still or dwen ni how. This is resilience and this is streamline as well. To win pebia pebi. Obu ho a yenkrofo no be bro ha onya sika kakra bia odwen se nyina nya bi. Tubo se no o ya yesem. But the na dwen wo ye ho pa no. Who be bia opese o ma ye nyina so ya dwen yede ekoso. And the more I encroach sua bibi adwen ekoso no, the more na ye nyina ye koyenim. There is this woman who sends me a lot of messages of one of other African countries, and she doesn't even speak English. You know, one thing about other African countries is that some of the African countries speak French. You know, maybe about 40% of Africa may be speaking French. And so Cambrofoa is not like we was Cambrofoa so that will be able to be Cambrofoa will be an ATBA. And there are other Africans who speak Portuguese, and there are some who even speak Spanish. There are some who speak Arabic, and there are thousands of other African languages. It is all Cambrofoa. Obi abo so bu aro de abetum. Amon Cambrofoa will be ATBA. You Cambrofoa still nipa be brente. Na me de begidi ni say, for us to prove that what we know works, it must change our society. It must change our family. It must change our immediate environment before we can say that, Now, you know, if I think that 80% of our people properly will understand the P and apply it, And into who results kakrana yehono. But so hana young boy be a young man and as a young woman be a send a message, and these messages are life changing. Life changing. Every now and then I just post one out of the a lot of the messages that they send us. There are so many messages that we receive. We only send few of them, based on the temperature of the day. So this one that we received today, I started listening to you about 3 years ago on Peace FM with Odehyeeba. I was doing nothing at that time, but through quality relationship I built with people, I started out mobile money business in 2021, November. Through discipline and hard work, I now have capital of 60,000 cedis. 60,000 cedis is what he has raised. And I'm planning of starting another business, to sell doors and window frames and tiles after and other building materials. I was listening to one of your podcasts with Max TV, and I picked your number. These are just hundreds, one out of, a lot of the messages that we receive. This all you have brand here, there are so many examples like that. The other day, somebody also said the same thing. He said that when he had job, he wanted to build. But he heard us that you have to build wealth before you build. Build your business before you build your house. Don't rush to build a house that does not give you any income. And he took that. He started a cold store, and now he has cold room, and he's doing great work, great business. He's employed 7 people. So in some way, these are just few examples. Many every day, almost every day, somebody else will send you a message. I've started this business, and a lot of them is just nothing. The 60,000 man just started with mobile money. Every one of us can start something with mobile money. And so what to honor, so what you don't say, and first. So we have this seminar that is coming up. Oh, Kumasi, 6th of March, Ghana's marching day. So 6th of March, they say it's Independence Day. Don't know independence from who. So we have a seminar in Kumasi, Meklen, and Denyame, wow, Meklen. It's 200 Ghana cedis. Oya Branti, Oya Baba, Brebi. Now, a person started so how to organize the program. Tria, listen. So many people have come to set programs, and their lives have been changed. Their lives have changed. They are doing something significant now. Those who are doing businesses who are not focused, and those who are just, they didn't have anything to do. Now, many of them are doing something significantly. So pay for somebody to come. Pay for somebody to come. Tiano Bimra. Ebeboa. Tiano Bimra. And the men can say that me drew her tia. O tia the ekaya. Tiani and numbers, Bima started to 200 cedis. Number 0246631874. Send message on it and say that you want to register for the seminar. Ye person pani baby Kumasi de kono. Oh yeah no. Na me Odehyeeba. Uko radio zua ode ano papa ye radio ye bompa kakra na fe. Ya morning show so kakra. So ni afi ya politics. Na we ha kakra na ya bonyuma na fe what again? Abrabomun Sama, it was special time for sports entertainment. We hardly have radio time for business development, for entrepreneurship, for financial education, for personal development, for things that will equip our people to live life. Over the last whatever years, since I was a boy, hardly do you see consistent programs that are training the minds of our people to take charge of their own destinies. So we have a lot of time allocated to sports and entertainment and movie discussions and, football discussions and everything. But the very things that will move the society forward, we hardly see programs that are designed consistently over various TV stations that will help us to progress. You need this, and that's why many times you normal information here, with information here, is sakakra. So Odehyeeba, Akwaba. Akwaba mentonka.
Meba. Lenya no boko de.
Ofa me hoye.
IMF economy. Say, as almost Matisse almost appointed as finance minister.
There we come in.
But say, I am Moniam say, some say, and Moniam say, what you are by Dumana.
There be a Yanimunium, sir. It's all to me, your money.
And you're just a fans, can say, my occupied government.
Maybe there be no person here. Of Mrs. Sanoma. And now for that, oh, that kind of moody and Yanimonium. There be.
But I know narrative for almost the young people know, say, for all possible means and get now, compel the free, come on to compel the free.
No, who are the go? Who are Vanco?
Yes,
you my power. Kairo, car, Land Cruiser, nay, as you see in our Bianchi. The Cairo, in the power, oh, yeah.
Which are top politicians are? Which are top politicians are? Almost from what one and one see, though, if you crack over Kenya, oh, she come very 80 men and I say, okay, Nisikan and I will see an effing and no beyond kind of view.
Oh, there be an in here. As a matter of my politician, as a winner scar. Now, Nisika and our politician. Who be politician, you know, yes, Libya, that is an who will see and send our politics are no problem. Now, we are here, now for we are now in a scar, or I will be any maybe a scar on your free.
Yes, some more.
Young was some of the Akakra, and no dear. The amount post now, and yet when you are sure you money at the amount. This is going as one in the year. That's what we in must say.
And look at Ocean countries no my serious China and Iran money Afghanistan I just say Saudi Arabia mono your opposition not just say as a who parent or who's for creation because who messy up a be affect to family na the government position and your fans and your fans and your debt
your fans no so prove who can go this muna we ba ye mo say One among who fans was a video from the politicians. Invest in the two, power in the two. It is a BBA, Munkwana away, my mother. BBA was
that's a wrong precedent. A wrong precedent.
Omopass who a money or my I can be a money.
This is very.
I don't see. I don't know.
It's serious though. A question, no. What's a question? The boss and then Encoda a crew and one work out. Aye. Said the Bruni Jan, yes, Bruni system or superiority. No, yes,
I don't know. It is a room pet, I guess, our money out there. I say, Conyano, his own mind is a hini, you as a yahini. Wow. So
very terrible.
Young we it me too until not as a nyakunya. And right now, the near Canada Pacific.
Okay.
Africa, business, finance,
right.
And right, you can use the to the beauty. And Ghana's business there, but I could 100 years. Una no we are na sebe awu. Wo hwe businesses are wasua on normal wasua no. We see almost a structure on business. Sometimes even government support, funding, venture capital money, even tax normal quite a favor or no. What they compare normal my year and I saw model cost ye. Any yeah. Can you say your businesses, you know? What are the things that we
legend, Mammy now ask go now. Young Casse, powerful, and I say, precedents I was setting my today. I remember the generation coming. Sure, there's two things in a Costco. Yan and I'm going to see a friend of Brofu you do. It's the English language, the only word party. So, Brother Trekoa, or the name of him tau. There's a Brofumi, no, I think, say, yeah, I'm proud of you and steady Brofumi. Baku knowledge and about wisdom. Knowledge and wisdom. I think it's about time where we need to differentiate or we show distinction between knowledge and wisdom. How we're letting me how we operate and answer a distinguishing in the life. say you be in business field now broni chrome they always make sure say their wisdom near one and say apply knowledge there to support the wisdom. Because anybody can get the knowledge from anywhere. We can get any book knowledge, physics knowledge, biological knowledge. We can start, people can learn knowledge. But before instead of even learning knowledge, I will set a system and as I will grow deeper. We must I always pay attention to people's wisdom. Wisdom will grow deeper.
Yes.
Nyansa will be now what run our policy through knowledge. What the knowledge about can nyansa na abuano. Now the entire make away and say sikasam liana nanu anase dwadie no na ye wonyansa ye dididwa so ho krobia wonyansa ye dididwa enu ntina brofo hu nyansa wo mu di create sika nkasa no de no mu wonyansa say ye to ade ye to koto butter trade and ye nkyanyina nya ne currency eti no mu wodwadie hu nyansa nsa no mu di knowledge ne beka ho now broni krom o wonyansa dada say esese metimi fight na me pray dodo na me tre machine na me be superior ye nyansa have nothing to do with knowledge. If you know the nyansa and creating own knowledge, then I must create news, books, terminology, philosophy, ideology to control me nyansa na me wono. So anytime you have say before you pray beyond, you to nyansa training, you perceive you didn't knowledge in a year to my batenye. Broni ekro when it comes to sikasem. Ni sikasem o ye nyina say me person me mama dwuma gina. Enuma na minimum ye say architecture, say ye philosophy, say ye communication, say ye essential service, medicine, whatever. They have nyansa said they have to use this nyansa way to protect what they have. After you know they apply knowledge ni obet me atre ni panon because nyansa we nipa bebrete you bia na obi. It is an about way sabi yan so bring ako nyansa said dey na be ya make nipa bom. It will make nipa bom no the book way or apply that knowledge way. It's no nyansa say I need to organize my people through nyansa wisdom with obindako so that any mami for knowledge through the book people will start to learn my wisdom through my knowledge. Now when it comes to sikasem near juma 70 business no yan ye ho no ye ni mu nyansa ya tena se mo bia punch holes wo nyansa no eti now ono knowledge when it comes to sikasem kwa na yedi akiri ebini the so-called global settings and financial systems by operated by the Europeans. Ono no ho no enam say wonim say owo hu nyansa na eya ne dia ne ntino so we establish a company no wonim say ne nyansa mu na sesa tena se da akosi ne nananom mo peso ne nanan kanso a eba ebi at the next 100 years this company has set me 7 and nananom a omoba eti o make sure say obe apply knowledge ya ebe protect science and wo na wisdom dey kura no legend say ho say you do broni dia konkwas mu wie ba ye no ya ma metreni ye say yam free trade mra na ye make creative wealth bibia say ni ho sa ye de ko school say oba be pay dwuma ye na oba be pay dwuma wan he boss wo no oba na broni na ye boss it oba you are coming to serve the broni you are not coming to serve yourself. It is what Yahya Debiano they continuously teaching us how to think, not how we want to think. And come to America. Obebana business view I say business be Amazon, Walmart, Home Depot, FedEx, Costco, Moamuti America companies and say the multi-million companies and I said the so-called corporation. Now, because I said Bruni one nyansa say the enemy are making me taking over for the longer years, so be 200 years, 300 years in the world, you know. They are making sure to protect their businesses, so they call it American businesses. Nyansa and a Bruni ewo say the enemy are making me maintain this idea way to control to become the business of a giant. In America, so be a very giant. More Virginia was in the giant. So our answer way to warrior no create a certain knowledge to protect it, to promote it. This is the only thing. And archaeological proof and spiritual means and just a simple. Now, what can the company say? This company was established in 18 something, 1820 whatever, 19 just a longer companies. O make sure say send ye kwa manfo ma your friend sponsors when I say capital fund and I say just say ubedi ma bosia na odi aye adwuma no aban no e wo hu nyansa say let me find a way to help promote or to be a fund or a foundation for these companies. Once I always done answer to ordinary Geneva or so occupy Sicano the Basic and the friend capital investment, occupy Sicano the best of auto company, because when you say, or who answer say, or person control it, say, or the or mine is a break company, no company will employ, and then the employers will pay the tax, and the returns will come back to the government, and the company will stay in the name of America. Every company where America be an buying inside womb into one, buying class fast American companies, and they don't play with that. Within the company, no, obey your Jumano, now what is the kind of buying demand, what the Biacoma buying on. It's company now what then that be a strong to but the company no at 100 years, at 50 years, because Omo Nyansa said they want to maintain this company to control the world. Coming back to your home. That's it. A government capital fund basic Sikani government.
A kind of those almost started mass companies with.
Right. Abrofo, the make the tell me the best of Nyansa knowledge in one beginning. Omo Nyansa to the sense, woman say we are BBN where you about the idea of the Akura Babaji. So Russia after slavery, and Crofone Master work for the country, even today, Omunyai. And Sassy Canon said, "Some friend is go, say a friend, heritage fund, Sanya man, and no, and first as it can be. Now, the Yama company say, Jessica went to Obama America, you say, your companies low, what was SME, small company loans and whatever. They have capital investment, you have community, corporation fund, sponsored government sponsorship, whatever. Almost was her system now. A crow bend in his obey or Nyansa obey we are. And once this can be a man say, Fakoye we. And once this can be a man, not Yakoye. And the Omasani Pano, the next 20 years, next can be a diamond every year be a more assessment. Yes, I'd be count now. You have to be tax credit. Yes, someone a tax credit say, dear now be yak, a one will be a one, and a boom, yes, you any man a tax credit. It's a catastrophe. At Sabaya, own costs a task in Kogun, woman, a bamu, unco no man into no, what security, national security born hobbying, a State Department born hobbying, a financial system, no, you say, or your or manipulate your tax into no, your money tax credit, and you don't know one or like one of a young son and trade a human. Now, it's over Bana Sevilla, Amazon, Amazon, Jinamua, Amazon, Jinam, say. Government ni him say so manage na mu chen was sponsor ye man knows what ya e be man adwuma na chen obetre obetimi employ people be brenti what was America di adwuma ho ne say nyansa ne say etase ye mama so ye kase ne timi fa ni fa do wo enti aman is ka. That's right and legend. Once I buy all my country, if be international standards. Bruni, the America say, Nyansa or more, we are say, almost take over it, almost never be a situation. On for standard in the Messiah or non cartel from our say, a we are standard, no, or be a judgment man is come find ye, especially who, why we are in Slavon, Yankasa some ninja. And I saw me. Financial, so whatever financial group for the they will challenge it. Oh, the Biamas will not start just scratch. Dog canon. Dog canon. Because I want information. American corporation, you have no idea. And the reason why American corporation always dominated by Omuan Kasan Crawford say they want to protect their race. And in American race, American corporation anymore, and before anyone. And in fact, when they are going to bank to secure a loan, so your more quite was your show race. And internet, hey, wow, America, Catherine says, I'll be fairly form, or the Oko Bank, or fairly former. So almost races in America, and I say, in Ipamu Muniwa. O fairly former, my name is your friend say, or has a date to birth, you say, kindly specify, are you African American, Hispanic American, or American? Wow, America, so won't pay attention to the American you, Mr. O fele form say banking system say insurance wo de ya say ye busa say wo ye tuntum anasa wo ye bruni legend So almost ye ni nyansa na ke yen ka sen ko mo ka se nipa mu yi mu bia san wa America ade na obusa sa ade na obusa sa se nipa nyina ye nipa me pese Ghana for the test will be a people who they don't pay attention, they don't do research about the making. To make sure say you be the quantity and I said the number of young crop so that we know them, they know some of kind of we will know the data. And in fact, who can they will tell you to provide an identification system. And the identification system, they know. So who you're now will be no one can cry, they know. So they only answer to protect their race. And now to back to their businesses. They won't sit down say, well, be more powerful than their own people. And they always use systematic structures to protect and promote their businesses. And it is not bad. I am not saying it's bad. I am telling you, say, this is the challenge that we as a people have in Africa. We have found ourselves. Challenge you no. Now, South Umobi America, Yamano, seed money, and I see Yamani get this said, on Fanya system no support no, establishment in support no. Now the neighbor compete Ghana near, or no one find the Sika Bodia, so on also need a Biami community produce a bottle of this water. Now we need a son as we need a son as now say, Yami Baye, it's yen for me and serious no in Uncle Pepper. Are you fair with yourself? Are you fair? And continuously, so 100 years and I say 50 years. Definitely, Bakuba crash it down. The over crash it down here, the only one over crash it. Umpo over crash it. And you can't compete with
Odehyeeba, it means that the business is a domination tool or more government, the colonizers, Americans and foreign for me. To make sure that they continue to dominate in wealth creation and opportunity. And on what she no money be almost sika shame. What the idea ni buy the sika, the support, you use tax system, you use venture capital money. A buy no more sika, almost use stock market. Omo ankasan ko for baby be say be ya business na ukono. In their name.
That's right.
Into one also we see baby, but these are the things I say here. They support.
Yeah, they support.
Yeah, have no business, Sebe, and but if we are no systems ni the actually kakra. Yenyanyu yenimu.
Dabi.
Into NTS and say, oh, Ghana business. On the tax. On your hey, mewa. Yenim say business ni a tour for domination.
Dabi, Ghana for Nyantias Africans, no.
You name the business near two for domination. In TNI service, I got a business when started a crowd there, the normal bibra, a cautious or mocom. Eh, we will get when Tia Municipal, why me was woman is a buy mouse, or mount any tax credit, no venture capital money, no stock money, nothing. Nipanwa na pushing on. Na ya ban no ankasa san de sa no ma we ya ko bomoden akọ cross na manisika ni nyina yeden ahye na ni sika ni hye wi ya saka chese Ghana business de enje
that's it
of atwaso
and legend se Ghana ni a wotie me bia so e kana dwuma ne kesere na so wonte ase bisa say even the same structure na ya di control Ghana businesses now bisa say hwan na dija ye hwan na ye ma ye
that's right
now Opposite the American Asia, China, say the legend Proflo used to say business is a tool for domination. So over China 40 mono. International standard be modify it. We say United Nations Proflo say the crowd so you band the woman you want to because China for will say the more we promote and we protect Chinese businesses they will dominate when it comes to industrialization, manufacturing, distribution. And China wouldn't crowd the own idea. You've come to be the one Alibaba, your friend Jack Ma. Ghana, we have to be Alibaba or Busa say Alibaba. No, why are you behind Alibaba? Chinese government. Eti, Alibaba is a plane. No, as a Max, it's Ghana. Officer Alibaba, Chinese government. And it's now about Chinese embassy, the ambassador will do the donation because they are representing the Chinese domination. China businesses are striving because the Chinese government is promoting Chinese business, protecting them. It's already Huawei, America say my banding on Mechano, not Chinese boss, any else, you bet too. Yes, you bet bandit Tesla, America, China. It is what is the competition? It is a business and yet domination power. Argentina, Tesla, America, yeah, China, Huawei say not America, China's why yeah, Tesla was not at the tax to Tesla. So now after Trump to Toba, China for us to Toba, it tells you something. So compared to yeah, honor. Who Nippon Court one Obi na man system your friend is international standard. Ghana, your business would move whatever the only international standard. But international standard is a tool to limit you, to let you stay where you are, let your businessman for they can't compete. And in fact, Ghana businessman better wait to compete Chinese or American or European businessman. You can't compete them. And two, the assigned terrible class say anytime they want to return back to your country, your system is friend freeze zones. So they are coming and they are getting the same country tax credit now. Young farmer Ukrom, you know. And it's now Ghana, all the foreign companies in Ghana, they are falling within free zones board. So they bypass the tax system. They pass over to Miyako already in the company. Because system the blueprint and no study about how to control you because on you point you run away, you stay back. But in China for it says no Oba baby DAM so. The CIA Ubusa Ghana if you to start business in America because the structure you can't bypass it. Nina can bounce back to generational education when it comes to Sika business. Generation. What's running no. Say, I can Uber take over. This is a structure in the American system, a robotic, the same formula, no one would so. They don't change it. It is when say they add something to it, making it so strong. Uba or Akrani boom, ebem no free school ban as well for baby, also be grandma. On the system, any harness offer. So when you won't come, you will never get close to that. And an American business is now strong to almost ready, we are saying. By your home. So the Akreba want now cut and so many business. No business near say, or no answer business, I say, now one shot on some family falling within the system. Hey, they can't rise. Because any part of one, I quite a Brunia would only be challenge to what you know, wash out. And then your system, on say, dear, you be a business. My family documents now are coming to be because even as a foreigner in China, yes, we could be a company. Even government need to support me to open the company. They are even directing me, okay, far away. And then he's be a company we call on the end returns and they say you are going to pay taxes or you employ Chinese and China Marano. So be a company where they will give you an order. You have to employ Chinese before you can get your resident permit. One for Chinese make my mouth is a so we are Ghana now, your cousin now want to this is the reality. Ghana need a business or area, just our area, area. And Untina and Kodani Nano Abamu business will be because the system Nankasani punishable. And the emphasis in control nipa. It just a woman who take a high risk for it to be a business or Ghana. You don't take a risk. And so who's a Ghana in business upon a bus to Danasi? If you say, and near my omufono. So when you're strategic, say you're being a with me a system. Now, said the say bypass the international standard like Chinese. So why this system now? You can't win. So because of this system now, I'm set there. And international like Ghana for be business not here. International system pay so person no branding open no collapse.
No, about form.
That's right.
Support no. Sika free, abano support or tax holiday. Cheap interest bank loans, IPO, stock market. All these structures are not there.
That's right.
And it's all pattern of structuring a business. The very structure, the very government structure will kill you. And it's not because the government is how. Because that is the model or more copy. But they don't have the financial structure to support it. And they don't know that structure no sabe. That structure okay, even though our American. Uko fele form no kura no. Sabe, ya bisa was over him.
Yes.
Because domination. For proper domination, you can't dominate without business. You can't dominate without.
Never work. Yeah.
You can't dominate dominate without technology. You can't dominate without financial power. And they know that business is a tool.
That's right.
Economic domination. And it's a one crop for no, young person be dominated there. Then all these supporting structures and my business very powerful. No? Make sure they struggle before they get them. So make sure it is all possible need the no fape. And yeah, not just own the one call. Because these are the things that Elbua or no Brunina Manai. Wako. I catch a phone one. Tomboase. And we have no mamuno. Would the Miricasa albums and Wakopim? So, what the Miricasa albums and Wakopom? Because one ton of boase in Suya. This is an economic domination tool. And governments support their people. They use taxes, use government money to promote them. All kind of infrastructure, cheap bank loans. You need access to this. Some bit of journey or party now, bit many. But no crown is a normal command son, the amount different. And this a Kromuhana one Tisanoma way as here. What 2 hours ago, Ghana business there, we are no more bypass it. Now, one year, 100 million grant. Sefa Kodiga. Ukona unya 30 million profit. Between 20% my Sikano first, and Yawodia. And farmer, yet the amount of Fako, Yabu, would think Rana stay yenye. So why would you dodge anybody? You will never dodge any taxes. It's also always a no crown of a storm tries from a year for because Ghana, started a watch in the Sanoma when you know. And Sikano Ankasa Wabra when you was Jeffrey. So that's why your businesses will struggle. That's why your businesses will find it so difficult to dominate. Why? Because all businesses that you see dominating, they have these structures backing them. The government, a lot of money from all this, and even the supporting structures, they are designed to make sure that your business goes because they know that if their businesses are powerful, it is the country that is powerful. This understanding we don't have. And so we think that if your business is succeeding, you are the one succeeding. And because no strategically, they are making sure it's own crop.
That's right. And legend, once there, so maybe Professor Saki, US convoy by envoy Bako. Professor Saki Kasembi. What say the African economy will continue to shrink, continue to deteriorate, all because of the intention of using taxation as a tool to make money for the country. And you know the reason. Right. The reason is you don't produce, don't have financial support. So why are you using the same taxes as the Europeans and as America and Canada? They have the government system, the tax credit system to support the businesses, and then you are using the same formula. You will crush every person.
Yeah.
And you're going to make a professor Saki when you tell me more Ghana for your Kasamuti. You popular in China. So what I say, and we share the reality. Is it true? Because one, we don't have a production. You need as a strength for production. We don't have the strength for technology. Yet, we say we will use taxation to control the system. Never. And in fact, a discouragement tool to let the people run away from business so that they will become handicapped.
That's right.
And when they become handicapped, then the brain drain start to come in, and it's a system. Because when the more African politicians are dependent on Bretton Woods system. So who study Bretton Woods system? It's only a recycling. The idea of recycling. So some person will rewind it tape. Make sure that there's a discord. So when the tape is blended, there's a discord. Then it turn back. So when there's a discord in political and economic system, quickly the people will resort in brain drain, and then they will take them and let them go and serve them. And it's a slavery system. But I want to say that. Right. Yes. Because
the more powerful your businesses become, the people will stay.
That's right.
You will create wealth.
That's it.
And now because of all no businesses and any support from anybody, no.
Yes.
All the tax and question the corner. So our businesses need that.
And so
ordinarily loosely. They think that all taxi businesses now just are responsible. Which is a lie.
No.
So, which is a lie.
No.
Because mommy will be there to her. No, businesses don't take loans to run away. If you are paying 10%, 5% a month, that is not a loan. That is something that is acidic. That will destroy them. So it is not because you can train them. Now will be the 1% loan, but will be the grant in about sister. Oh no, you can for a microfinance loans, savings and loans, even commercial bank loans. You can build anything significant with it. Don't forget these people are being financed, backed by the government. Okay, they're giving tools, money, connections, to the extent that some of their people will even go before them. Yeah, there are big corporations in Ghana. If some of these countries their embassies are the ones negotiating on their behalf.
Legend.
The whole government.
See, sorry to cut you. Ghana for visa embassies necessary Africa just for visa sake. Never. Don't what you decide, Jai. So say every presidential jet to be able to do any country. The president is moving with the business mugus. Also right. Within the conference, yes, now this is the business session. What kinds of business session entertainment and jokers? No. The business, almost a president to be able in any country, any continent, yes. They have a business session with the business mugus.
That's right.
They are coming
because
to negotiate.
Business is an economic domination tool, and these people want to dominate. That's and right. They know it. Their corporations are the ones that they are supporting with every structure.
That's right.
Yeah. And I won't hear tax will be time and car.
I will continue tax.
So how would these businesses expand and grow?
And
a co-store. More the chains now.
How?
You see, it's a colonial structure to make sure that you don't dominate, but that people don't understand.
They don't understand this the game.
You are giving tax holidays to the ones that are mining your gold, taking your oil. The war for timber on what's a tax holiday.
Yes.
Now, what be a friend is a war tone so or now, how would you become great?
I took one cost of one news. I said, I barely come on or talk or you kill said that the amount of holiday. Most of them to the air can I see?
Because there's misunderstanding of what it takes to develop the people, to develop an economy. Now, the other day, the vice president, he said very critical things. Mm-hmm. And I hope so to me, it will be a game changer for Ghana.
Okay.
He said that these are things that we must, and for me, I don't know whoever is advising him.
Okay.
For me, it's anti-colonial structure. And that is what is going to spark growth in businesses.
Okay.
Why should the businessman that you have not supported? There's no money from bank, no, nothing from anywhere. He's trying, and you still prevent him from growing. And on the other hand, you are crying that there's no employment. How would there be employment when he can't grow? Because the moment obeying it, what will normally these people are being funded, giving money, big money, banks,
everywhere, China, America, everywhere.
They are supporting them. Even those ones, a lot of them even fail. Now you are what's
why wouldn't they hide? Before Ghana for America, they need to come out and testify. All these corporations are backbone government support. Every year, they are so intelligent to say they are filing tax, even if on returns. They can write it off, even chrono, or if I did $1 write it off.
Or write it off.
Write it off. Who can and catch some point in America? Who can
we're giving 40,000 free money just to stay afloat. They're gonna there be amount here.
That's right. Yes. Now, COVID time in America, COVID time, Obi a company was certain amount, a bit more than $30,000 from the going to 100,000.
What they cannot, 40% loan. Yeah, these are colonial structures, as you said.
That's right.
That were designed to prevent growth, prosperity, because they know business is an economic tool. It's a war.
A war.
Business is a tool for domination.
That's it.
And if your people are fighting and becoming wealthy, a lot of our people will not go and do the cleaning and factory job and become doctors. No. So they let me structure so that you will not build and grow. You are in charge now. You still let these structures go. So how are you going to prevent the young people from growing? Because you are preventing them from growing.
And they don't see anything wrong because they have no idea of what's happening around the world. Most of them, they are powerful, whatever. They still don't understand this ideology.
There was a time when I had a discussion with one man. Some of these South Korean companies in Ghana, they give them $10 million to go and just explore.
That's right.
Some of these Chinese companies here, they give them money to come and explore.
Zero.
Because when you go and you succeed, it is the Chinese government that is succeeding.
Right.
Go and you succeed, it is the English government that is succeeding. The people are not fighting with their blood. They come with money. If you are not giving money to your people, then I will say no.
Yes, because colonial
if you let them lose, if you leave them to go and try, even if you will not give them loan, and they are not afraid, we will succeed. But this is PhD in taxation. Based on which model? Based on these models that are giving them free money.
Colonial master.
Where is your accountant? Where is your lawyer? Where is your production manager? Don't you know you are creating poverty?
They don't care. Because all cover could be them. All cover could be them.
I could have MSc in accounting, PhD in international tax laws. Based on what? Come out with a tax to spark growth. That will create confidence. The people will not be shy to build businesses. Which is what everybody is doing. They are giving them money. If you think of business, they are giving them money. They are supporting them. Banks are supporting them. Little interest rate. If you get to a certain level, you can float shares on the market. See, they are there. You can file for bankruptcy. All these things we don't have access to them.
Yeah.
Now you say someone to say that your business is in 2 years and the business I would fight all these structures. And the people are not looking at this. They're just looking at with all this support. Still,
but the funny thing is, a school for no one does the colonial system next your friend international standard. Yaka say Mumbai person here. Say American business person be to if or holiday crowd or threat or letters or writing often we call holiday. Phone credit. Phone.
One I man credit no. One I man is free no.
What's about just as
no financial support no.
That's right. The time before no, we so-called academia for me. Person will apply colonial system of Bruni demand, but no, and you more demand business here. I just smooth and your own person. So, yes, so person use taxation system and I say SaaS system no more down there. And yes, we introduce refund tax refund system, tax credit system. And so we find tax write-off system.
Of a credit card, credit card.
Yes, credit card system. So we introduce. So we use Bruni system and yes, we use to start. So one to me, you can apply sign your 4-way credit card system, tax write-off system, tax credit system, and the tax refund system. One to me, you and you may apply Bruni system. No, may apply because yes. So we are saying now we continue on poverty system. And until now, Mr. Ghana business might be able to compete Chinese or European. You can't compete them
because the structure is not there.
When they are coming, they know that they are coming to build for the country. But Ghana business, you are building for yourself. Nobody cares about our business. Nobody cares. And you think this is a country? You are joking. Now, the example is China, South Korea. What is this people are doing? It's a system of cosmetic. Almost use the cosmetic system to build their economy with wisdom. Okay, if we say me ba ni no ba be hwe me. A simple analysis oh. Enya or Chinese name say okay, so see ye for your wisdom and promote yen crop for no fa and my domination will be as enya akode enye tuo enya duro dabi now China for eco wiase country bebre wokwa no wokọ isu debt trap no de ajiwa japade nto ajiwa japade no de ababa recycle no adani sika no de amane nkrofo no wo de nkrofo na ti say mumfa nwura mu business na mu business no it means and spread it across the globe. Do you think say omagini on onyimi yo eti company ne yakase awia no asaje sai sika na bi no asaba no de abebo obosia no de ayefane debt trap no asaje be trap no asaje wajapade foforo no de akogu for the nanam the next 50 to 100 years. And you think if you say it is one for 2,000 no, if you say it's a baby, if you said the battle of ideas, the battle of economic power. And the say your cousin was a system of blown the job before. Unia, Mopa mobile day, Munko school said day, still you are still in the bottom. It is a percent young Ghana phone code and mobile Betiasia. This is the kind of lectures and a certain level of education as a cattle. And a more to come, Moncano correct. Says idea can we vie for political positions. Tell the truth, say me wa America no me nya tax returns me writing off my expenses.
Oh, what day was it? Ghanaians Vida says Ghanaians also have credit line. I don't know. Mitigana credit line.
Oyema Vida.
Emudi here okay.
Ghana Bank Bayer. And what is the interest rate?
So how many people have access to that?
And they copycat now. Bank be just a copycat.
I'm not aware. But what we are saying is, oh, your business or hard. These are the things. Sometimes our punchlines na for raising na Ghana for the business are na good. We can mention Ford and we can mention Microsoft. Listen, don't compare those things at all. The structures that support these businesses are entirely different. It is our cry, Sabi, or no, one minute papena or homos, Cosco, that came. Now a jankabi and a minute papena who are that one thing. I will compare me and this is
unfair. This is unfair.
It's entirely different. Don't compare. And sometimes meaning focus. No, be okay. Succession plan. I'm somebody a moment because you have succession plan. Well, me na Cocoa would succession perfect because that system is different. Still, Cocoa no one for this or a transfer.
That's it.
Because that is outside this complicated structure of Europeans. Long and only Cocoa and ma and I said, what for so did your mono Cocoa no. A beer the 100 years and go for no the DJ no what Tina Hesuama and then what for some more day. That's a perfect structure that we have. These are the things that we are trying to copy. We didn't copy them well. There's no support. There's nothing. There's no support for businesses. So don't compare these businesses with these other businesses that are employing and billionaire and this creation, a hallucination if you don't know. These are all cats. You know, how do you lose 10 billion in a day? You know, because of
a scam, a financial scam. A financial
scam. Nigeria, go to Nigeria. They are trying to copy the same thing. And that's why many of the people are left in poverty. Because if you copy these things, your people will struggle. The government must... It is a war. It is a tool. It's a fight that we are in. It is the richest man in Africa. Say, what do you want? Justification? Because how many of your people have credit card? If you open a shop in some of these countries, and papa no abegina if you when you are no abegina shop especially omu yeseza. No abegina be talk how many people now be a shop and the credit card the person must go and work.
And
they can spend money with you.
Yeah, sure. What was that? Say, yeah, you said that you be corner from the land, and you're not saying maybe on. Let us also not forget, yes, you call the same time. Here in America,
that's what
tax revenue authority be anywhere now to say, for tax breno. A system, online system, be every business person be a finished one on one filing the tax. Theo, now I think the last time Baumiano tax has somebody be say, obey introduced that they say. But you see, politicians, they are good in speaking. Now, when it comes to one letter, embassies never. So I wish to me I said, I wish. I'm using the wish. But the fact is, the system, no, the still the global corporation in Ghana, they are so strong to say they are quick to advise the microphone from any proper direction they are quick. But someone say, Momrani and symposium, business financial conference, whatever. They use it as a tool to confuse them. It quickly no send it from decision now and kaya papa no. Yes, eti system no.
Say your papa sometimes say mon come anuntum kakra mon ka o manuntum no mon ye no kude.
And money asem no.
Ada na so ya de man na the microphone akosisu na brofo iti ono mutie minim de ntia mo no politicians Ghana politics ambassador for honest abrof no what you hear
say no let us still cause your boss is alive. I don't know you can't any people say you can't abrof no control almost there be omo call obi an control. I didn't think Ghana for every financial data na bibiana in conformity no more invite because you can't bypass them. You can't bypass them. And China, there be a didn't tell me about China didn't say we said there be a baby and California no bad they will suppress us.
That's right. So come out with your own structure.
What you say? And Chinese are not playing. And you say, I mean, okay, say, I cannot tell you for the produce.
No.
But what is our policy?
We are brand, we are business. Member say no man confuse you. Member say no man confuse you.
Yes.
Because that's what the reason a lot of our
yes,
a lot of our business people, the reason they are not able, they are frustrated sometimes and not at peace because you should not be running business and be frustrated. No. No. You shouldn't be frustrated.
American businessmen, they are comfortable. They live good.
Yes,
they go for holidays.
Yeah, you shouldn't be frustrated. You should understand the structures that you have and work with the structures that we have. So what is our confusion? Also, what is our normal way in our battle bar? Guys will be our business. We want one and soon shop on our base will be 1 bottle of water crown toy. I could register business, I could be a bank account, or I could register task force. What business no crown baby or no crown will be a home, maybe so.
Or be a grandma.
I could pay lawyer, I could pay accountant. You will fail because this structure is supported. If you in that country, the structure that you are trying to copy, there's proper financial structure to support them. There's grant, there's government pulling their way through. You know, there's all kind of things to support you if the business starts to work.
And this is a
fact. You don't have that, and yet you have created all these outlets to spend the little money that you have. You will fail. That's how people don't get.
And legend, and China, will be a business. They are not coming to business. The business is doing well before they bring transition. They want to know that the business is doing well. So they will send people to come and check you and see how things are going. If you are losing your direction, they will even encourage you. Go here. They are not coming to tax you. They want your business to grow.
Your workshop, baby, mpabuane baxi. Bonhoana oma jina ono di chain.
Yeah.
Babe tun. Ntia na se na mukra de na habo.
Hwe.
Wo babe ji sika. And no interest was all the chain ne one police for. Which century do you live in?
That's the intimidation. You are killing the spirit of a business person. Oh, kill the spirit. No?
Yes. Yes, but they are not even aware.
No. Say, on say, watch, you know.
Now, could be was on the camera, Gina, and I'm saying, now, no, Nippon send I be a business, I will be a baby, I was out home. So I bought Chronobe and Nippanabo. So these are things that we are brand here, we are Baba, we understand these things. We are not saying this thing to scare you. We are just saying that stop comparing.
Exactly.
And deal with what you have and know where to step. Because you're confused.
You don't understand the game.
And two boys are Jinaha. Oh no, I would demand this annual wing and support Ben Adama business in zero. Microcredit in the microfinance for charge 5%, 10%.
And
Legend, now no now.
China for president could be a friend of Dash Apin. Or by on the Chinese business more open to the world. That's happening.
Yeah.
Or say on philosophy or the trading China for say when the cat is a cat, it doesn't matter the color. Once the cat can hunt, that's the cat.
That's
and
right.
what with the United Nations straight away say they don't care about international standards of business or whatever. So Chinese business can be consumed by other consumers. That's it. Or consumed from United Nations. And what's now here was who you'll be only Chinese voting here. They don't care about what you are saying. They care about the product, how they can convince you to consume the product. And China for this philosophy, and getting cases are, and then but the funny thing is,
and the woman say, say, I ban in ya. One casano tisano,
exactly what I say.
And yes, I will succeed.
Men found to Abrophone standard. A system.
And I've read Think and Grow Rich, the Millionaire Next Door. I've read what I'm saying. What's our canon or banker and as no cookumasi, business now and won't to me pijambo. Now they're trying a kinkai. But don't be bloated with those and don't be inspired by those stories at all. Because the kind of support and the structures that they have built out of the pillaging, the looting that they did around the world, that wealth is still there. And that is what is supporting all this. Okay? So if you don't understand these structures, the little that you have, you will destroy it and say that Mikogana business and I got a business is in Yadia and there's no transgenerational wealth. There's transgenerational wealth. When I won't hear glass now, they're very wrong.
Years, 50 years.
That's right.
I say,
and I wish our governments will just start to say, let's look at the structure again. Because this colonial structure, these structures that they built so that if you start to copy them, you will not succeed. Our people don't get that. Because it takes a lot of money to fund that. It's just like the elections and democracy that they are trying to continue to.
And check the results.
You will not go anywhere.
Yeah, because that's a system a bit reduced to own right. That system will bring you down. And the funny thing is to say, with the ones that are microphone, social businesses are. You can say when they see you are, in fact, they even have a law in here say they have LLC, limited liability company. So I am out from my business. If you won't, America will say, well, I say, be a CEO or call retirement or free business. So the business is running. So
that's right.
They are able to distinguish the leadership or the CEO from the company because the company no sponsors them, no, and the state, and the government.
That's right.
It is our retirement cry. The only thing I have gratitude the say, whatever enhance company. And so it do maybe Ghana. Akwasi Pomo and answer Kophobia no to Ayo they were introduced to a certain idea of business. People didn't pay attention. Akwasi Pom the Nakwajo Abra no dealing with hardwares. And the style of doing their business, I just think they were bypassing the European system.
That's right.
Akwasi Pom, some study one more. Yeah, they were bypassing the European system to Akwasi Pom and Sons Company and Nanakojo and Sons Company. And these companies have been there for existence. A strategy. Dankofono, they were very intelligent to understand. Say they can't put their trust in the Europeans.
Yeah. The other day, I said my okay. The other day I was talking to somebody. Was it where? What the board ne call yes uncle for when you know to Usikano send our would also run our conforming board, not coffee for away. Usikano saying. So what will be left for you to run the company? Nothing. I said what can I make?
Just it.
Omo who said there is a European structure, what they call American structure, that they are teaching business schools in business. That structure must be based on their funding structure.
Fantastic.
What they are teaching our people, you cannot run with it.
You can only foundation, only fund, no? Yes.
No.
Only fund, no.
And it's all this our business school, no idea, no baba shishemua, business no beguno. And that's why a school for no be brain, pay attention. Woman to me BBS how because what is that structure nep.
Yeah, and when you hear so, and when you hear dinner,
when you
what are your boys? Of one part of your business, me business plan, me for some year, but me to mean start. Oh, school need be our business plan. And what's in our business plan? Let's go to mean start.
When you say business plan, I buy no was on this go. What's what buying one class here? To me, what the business plan? Also, me start a story now. The young boy said that he's been following us for the last 3 years, or starting mobile money. He said, "What Timia raises 60,000 cities." One business plan here. We need board of directors be a you hear one move them no then I'm wow, okay, MBA no buy an open business plan, and that structure you don't have support.
And now let me share Dr. Baumian in the next future plan, and I said the political, and I said the manifesto for the next time. So to me, we here. You see, upon all the rattle, all the policies and programs, one man say we are going to designate a certain fund to fund people who do business. Man statement. So it confirms what you are telling you. Say politicians can go with the European standard, but they can't get the fund. So without the fund, to forget the system. Forget the system. By giving you a mere statement, you can't, without the fund, forget it. Over plan a good demos, over
structure, forget that structure.
Forget that they okay canon. A statement keke. And some politics they can quote them, but with the support, with the structure they lack it. Because say America.
Once will be the catcher the capital and a business, maybe. That's what he knows. Well, government
exactly. It was that some people won't pay attention. The person catcher on say, Brony, the capital system, I you crew. Yeah, you need unique capital. What's in the Bumami? It's so we design a strategy by building your own capacity on your own thinking.
That's right.
And the bit of a book which now say, so we start saying get you build your own education, you build your own university in the business.
Yes. Yeah.
Because almost system here, you go fail.
You go fail. One will say even your big businesses will have baby no any government in an ammo.
Government support.
Because of the funding.
Yes.
Because of the funding. So some of our big business people, they do government contract. And we know the kind of pricing, the rates that they use in government contracts.
That's it.
Some of them even have access to government funds and grants. The people that you talk about, big business people, many of them have access to this. That's why they can put this. So big businesses all over the world have access to funding. If you don't have, what are you know?
One would say, Nigeria might be when you have a plane crash, you will. Nigeria access bank. Ghana or Africa, most of this bank system, they deal with the central bank. And these are the gurus, they control the financial flow.
Yes.
And no, you compare revelations, we are no more a dollar overhauling. They hold the dollar. They determine the black market for the dollar instead of the country.
And this parties Sika. Let's say Sika ni na no to her. Billionaires on Bobo Mudino.
You see?
Omunyina was stock market no so.
That's right.
Tesla no one munyina a SpaceX munyina. They got government contract.
Now Elon Musk was CBP and the government US state about that is they are in charge of the business.
If you want to copy be inspired, but understand the supporting structure.
The plan.
Deals, business, where woman or much no matter value business, no matter no more. That's what it's a game that they are playing.
Wait, business.
They don't even depend on the revenue.
No way.
They don't care. All that they are trying to do is just to move the business to a certain level. They can package it, price it, and sell it to another group. That's all that they do.
Terrible. And
into what
in the future,
as a matter of fact, or chicken business new year,
yeah.
You call that the games that they play at a very complex level. Business school,
now, when it comes to critical things, they don't have any seminar and Obi Kato say Bruni Dinyami na BBA. Tell the what you fake. When we are very critical when it comes to Bonnie economy, they're very critical. So almost set a system one. They think for the next 20 years. I don't know this one. The next 21 years you can break it.
What is that? Trump was say I say I know almost say Trump.
Aye.
Almost say overvalue structures in that businesses then overvalue.
Oh.
He just tell you this is how it is done.
That's how it is. Sada system in it here. It was also the lawyers in there use the term called witch hunt because because of politics it's more hunt. Yes. And so when you be a critical, I want to ask because this is how it is. This is how it is. Oh, such structures we no Sagana ni akoda wo ba bia wo school na bia one day wo political ambition na ya nka ntre no a e bia the next 30 years no we said what many year but still no be complaining obeka say na me wadwen pass ka be me ma ba because of structure na grepo no you can't turn.
That's right.
So this is why I mean
if you study the structure well, study the structure well, Ghana, Nigeria, Africa, if you bring the economic structure, we still a colony, and we still live on a plantation.
Exactly.
Based on the discussion, you know.
No correct.
It says, "Sa normal we mu nyina ye ni no." It just says, "Sebe, mo yankwa still."
Yempo.
Akwa na ontimi san check. Akwa na only access to capital.
No correct.
Akwa na ye chesika ya mani bie because one ka ho.
Talent here.
So and the wusua the actual university they confuse you keko anything to me no won't ask ya we dey try na ya ubetima kwaje PhD ni 20 untimi fanye
oh yeah
the government is the one behind all this. Business is a weapon that they are using for domination, technology, innovation, all this economic infrastructure, all these economic institutions, these things, the crypto, all this digital normal complex, they monitor every one of them because it gives them power over the rest of us.
Mami for we and so the other so some share Ghana for Amushe. So the battle between Huawei and 5G between China and America. So says the legend can say economic year 2 now you want to ask Huawei a company, Chinese company. Now because of what they can introduce 5G, no, again to America. Because America cannot say, "I'm a Chinese company dominate to America." Quickly they shut it down.
That's right.
And the Chinese government also hit back, and they hit back. Just come on, say, nipa bako, and almost America for me, you know. It would have not gonna near come be. I was saying,
almost a virus free Wuhan.
Yeah, I go with this. And you have to bring the economy down so they be on top.
That's it.
See, a cousin when I was working school said, "I want to say, I said, Huawei company, not 5G, America."
I graduated for it was it's an excuse, it's a blame game, and I'm saying, "The moment again, as somebody can want to ask you this level, no, you can't add the upper class or lower class. As somebody can want to ask you. The question will be something won't ask you, but won't ask you because always our school.
Okay. Negotiation on me. Okay. Of course, good idea negotiation. I didn't buy.
And do we have your business? You have to understand this and stop comparing yourself with all this. They come with something that you don't come with, but there's something you have. Master that one. You want to master it and work with it and accept you can also build something. There's a word the word surround penalty 50 maybe I buy by my office. Very good idea of a property developer. Na I'm so being scared away. And enough for be a brofubi so mbuana mananya fund and I'm so also I own.
Ubeche Bro, not the good I want to say.
Also I own. I'm for more front to front or more we did know. Who's can you only sika? When you did
share.
When you did let me say, stop be getting one. If you know the structures, or in Buffett, if you know the structures,
and legend, so I once they are because it's because they know the source of the Ticano. They know the source. So easily the government can take him down.
Yes.
Because the government is trying to pay the way yaba. It's warrior. Facebook, Mark Zuckerberg, there was one every time I was sanitary train no more because master we are
almost taking
yes, we won't allow you. Not state department and some business in him, and they know. So that's the American Treasury. They know the businesses are more list, so they don't play with the list. And they protect them so that it represents America. And they're still under the plantations because they are still under the plantation. And the system also I am so attractive because of they know that you coming from the school system. Also, your system no use through agricultural system no. Another way.
Yeah.
But also, the destroy the cocoa system no. Also, I want me and study and to say. Because when I know come from one tiasi one found. It's nice that cocoa for no school for no school for the control.
One say Ade working. Ade ba kwam ke boy pie no boa communal structure. And so on so my bomodin ade ko school is enye hu nie.
You just add
that is really our strength, communal strength, communal structure. We come together, we pull our resources together and we build. Because this infrastructure you count
and
the brony remember on the account you wasn't counting no for kaboma na kamo yede moko so ko school we no wada for nyini why you pesa min kumnya ntina hia na doso
na onim say na abrofo te say Ghana osofo ko hwini a wo hye wo honkom sa na abrofo nim Africa for future onim say sa de no omumu si ye obi eno so na abo omu kro no obi ka to say Amazon ye nipa ba akodi a wo boa because the person just a leader. There's a partners. Obi ka just say Walmart e nipa ba akodi a wo boa there's a partners. Obi ka just say Alibaba e China e nipa ba akodi a wo boa there's a partners. That's right. Abrofo no mu hu ye future. Omu nim say ade we ne ye de be di kan no nti se ye mankrofo no kwan a o yetimi compete o me compete ye. It is as mo kan yes communal labor no boa no broni na be kere ye o.
Yo.
Na ye na nim.
Sir.
But broni hu ye future na say e ye two we ne be dominate the next 100 years, the next 200 years.
The crown kwa ejina ho na be ka kere.
Broni na be kere ye. The be never.
Na ye uyi ba ko a ebebu ukabo mamu.
Enye broni na be kere ye. Ye konto
kwa. And school boy wo mutimi nya hwe debate kura hwe parliament hwe de omo ye.
Obi agina nko nti da bia wo ye confused. Yes, confusing kwa. And almost so we share yana nanama dwina ne wo mutirim na omo ye very intelligent and omo nim the future. Abrabo ye boy nyina ye legacy nti asante say bema bedin ti wa me prin nyini nche. Wo ye de wo be kwa mo bia but the legacy wo di beja the heritage is the most important. America protecting heritage fund for the last 200 years. Oil for gold to amount for near money was saying what they are building. It was the backbone, the financial backbone, or what the wealth America by it. So when it's now, when you say so, come out soon, wealth no protected one or breaking it down. Or the neutral currency, say economy needs to back by dollar. But one only the economy is backed by natural resources. Yes, need any natural resources, gold, oil, and then human resource. But who the was say for paper, mamma currency, the American economy, no, who could GDP na say a backed by sika cash. Cash is so any value. A bit me a crash. Even the introduction of artificial intelligence, and I say crypto and I say cashless system, Ghana economy a crash. Economy a crash. A moment you better accept the cashless system, economy a crash. Because you need any resource to back it. But no, or resources, natural resources to back the economy, and yet dollar, the paper currency, everything you crash at any time. And it's now, there's some reason to talk between America and Russia because Russia is there, obey breaking America, obey you to another way. And in fact, Gaddafi says, I didn't say, Africa use a goal to determine the petrolization. Niyam bring it dollar down. Say the yeah, yes, you will natural resources until go in free because no ability gold system. And gold system is going to
if you come against the dollar, you have asked for war.
Because it's a tool to control you. What will papa here? No problem. And you tool to control the African. And in Africa, if you have to go America, which is dollars, I bet you know what this years no you see, brain no. If I'm saying brain to brain, I say. See, if you do agree with any software, you just behave like a robot.
You respond to the boss.
That's it. And that's why you can't do on task. Yeah, tie na katra obano. Fa obano for different way. Of course, we'll be able to American or Jana government. Obani do every of 30 years after about him so covered two and so. Over Bob and so, I didn't system now control. At the end, you won't be hateful. It will about William mistake of for police amongst the CA. More America cattle some bois. By compared to Obia or no one can say a stature and banner or to tell a banner. Only some crime you be troubles about to tell about This is how countries are controlled. This is how countries are built. And these Europeans or America, whatever, they have this ideology for a long time. Continue. And you will be and trusting country say, oh, person the Biayo so compete Bruni or compare on and you will throw in the bottom.
Yeah.
And if it come no, once I country companies be away who be said, can work up big companies in Aki boom and on the and we are easy to crash down. Easy to make crash. And sorry, the base. Asante for come to 1874 Sagranti War. No more danger. Come to Kwana. Okay, DNC. I'm not to say Kuma Mampomra Wemra or Omuna Ban or Obey or was Munam Kabum. Or ye prior the back was boom. Or back boom no boom. Or you know, camp and was to I am for Nuna or be a more year. Want to be more say, huh? Whenever more defeating Kim Tagari. It is mobile and honey ya come up him baba. How many as on the start here? It is what the moment to be more say, aha, once I want to move, won't come home.
Won't come over it
or be at me come on.
That's right.
Say yes, spiritual say when you want idea. Young Sunday woman, I make out. Young Sunday woman, it will come home was a monko. And Pamoko and I didn't see about custom into Jacari, you know, as I thought at all of you.
Sir,
Eddie. As animal now, Yanimado, Nabronims, or no bang or classic take for missionaries. So work on their brain, work on them. And they take so long for them to work and to understand the Bibini. Say no more, say no more Binini. Where you mock on the computer way, yeah, the moment on Mess on
Oko heavy, I only will be able to go.
As I mean, you.
Ungwa opre obra isra hima obi aprenedi
obi aprenedi society no enso ono ne krom no wonye se okọ heaven da bia obi se minimum nko na de be ya
individualism no da make yi aha ka kire ka se be nana ogunsa kai ne nana mo modi kai
ne nana mo
which means oji this ne nana mo ba bi omo obi a no mo nyina na ye dai
wo ho
ye kwa asoro no so yenim se heaven de o ye wo kra ho adwuma wonko na wokọ
Wonkwa.
See this exam so chira wonkwa na we dey.
Wonkwa na wo chire. Eti won ba bi o divide and rule system, divide and rule system.
Enti wono wonam nyina obi bia ye wonkwa ope.
Wonkwa.
Wo si na no so wono yire o ma pedeti mu. Wo fa asen ko ho. Ebi anka ho.
The last time I catch Ghana and he said, America paper, me and your me, me, I want some devour. You can say, Debbie, we are not Kobo Mafia, and I can say to Bibian Uber, Ghana and EBS, challenge you know, Bibia, Menkwa, but to Spanish for no Spanish in about Kunyan Krata, say Bakuseya, or printed Tandia, money, Mudia Yegma. Spanish in about Kunya Krata, say ya, or printer will be a Yegma, found. Bagana ni of balloon kata ni quality one more just standable 1 month.
Oma so ye dubone.
And the old no tablet with you problem for more abritely. Yet we come home and so back Chinese for no macabo area, no macapta ho, India for no macapta ho, Spanish for no macapta. Yeah, bibini more babrocha baba him for your capta, Monka. America in front of you before capture.
Of course, Rahimema was capture.
Sure. And if some with your bend up, some with your legend. That and of Papa dear could be one TBR, but yes, not yes, say, so when you test our code way, yes, yeah, me did this old baby album. It will not know more about right. When they get results on a Vian and your woman, man, you know, one say, Opa, so one enjoy to the deputy. Or none. O generation no e ye wo ene bia wo di bibi bedu omu na wi ase enya miracle by thinking no it's about planning to think the mesre mo ye nti obi da ko so ye o sane time betraying no so na say wo ye conference idea no o tire ho enyi no say na o person apply o e say wo sua ne na what passing it to the next person the next generation it's not about the 200 years
sa ye person dey ja to kuma say ye nim say Asante business. No, share no my no Jenny who did no compare American visa, the Canada visa, no travel branch and over 20 years. A broker on over 20 years. Shop no because in year we will create industries. And the generation also raising and it's our duty. See a bit raises our generation. Now I am far from a better.
Debbie.
Because a branch here but none of one friend me. Was a bra man go school. Now me show video no sir. Yeah, you man muska. And I may be a coast of a command me. Because imagine my yes can be my Juma say, you know. And I may say me ko visa. Now for the last 6 months I was visa na I am say home video. Was this say a visa no craba crana mini test be. Come who say my tusika. Why? Enchire no. O must so ye do bonny. Inti ye yempe. And I am crying a boy I say I can't for the much so I need you man kind of they say she shed there one casa kakra ukuta no be ye no ye ni ye. Now ye year of I can say and to hear our conference in the 6th of March. Bro, ye ni kumasi. The first one ye ni kumasi. Sponsor will be Kiama will be Mira. 200 CDs. Send us message 02466 31 874. Fancrofobra. You know, Fancrofobra. Na yemesia. Because I know the Bema ide ya cheche no mai.
Right. Right. And then yeah, but that's the first time we did educational group must because asantimam crowd na my SMF for nkwankwa as na ya culture and business. If
That's right.
Asantimam de ye can say nkampuntu ni sika nyane adwuma de aye de ki ni wo nyansa. To wahwa Ghana sikafuo nyina ni dodo no ano fi asantimam ya asantefo. Ya asantefo se ye post ye mpo. Eti ya crowd de edwadie de honhom na we mu dada. Edwadie we mu. Eti ase ye culture no ye start pick back the quarter of businesses. And my building strong foundation na asantefo ye strong organ no. Obi antimi papa asasa de no. Na emumbroni na e work ye ho kakra. O say ya de no. Santini cause we business nothing can stop Santini.
That's right.
A history. Obi no betima ka test over challenge history no. O pa mo nsa se mubo akokɔ da ko DK poison. Bubo akwasi form test bubo ya betima bubo sa se na kosa opoku trading, opoku transport. E betimi am boss ya bubo na sa Santefo de wo mu kra de nkase se mo transport ma bro ni dominate ma adwen kra da. He say ye kan sikasam dia ye nananom dia sa de na ma ye. Eti medal se pass all the adi we ko kumase mabunu no e be tia se eye bibi na akan adwen no se ye tia se ade odon sabu bia ne be yi se ye tia
enye visa sem kura
dabi
enye visa sem kura
enye visa
e fa ho de ne e yi die ho asem ne ka
sanity
se o man you so akosi bro de mfa nya example o de edit tete no nye bi na wo
enye bi ne edit tete
no na so ye ne yi so enti eno de yaka ho asem nti bra kuma se wo nkran abra wo tamali abra
ba bia wo bia bra
ye nipa ba ko bra na be sua de ye adwuma
sanity
so ne edin na wo ye mu o
no we mu
ya na wo ka ye de ko Sunday school na no mu ye free
no mo temu ye down no kre
ani Sunday school na ye de ko
mahai
no mu ye free mu you want say o business idea no kra do osuro don't be afraid is be lose capital don't be afraid be afraid to stay weak.
That's right.
You don't be afraid to lose money. No. Be afraid to be timid and to be careful. Anu yeah. One year dia won twen sika o. Eni eten na no be a break here and that is what we want to spark. So na nye brofo sem kra brofo ya yem fan ko ba bia
ya ka brofo aka result ni zeru ya ka brofo a
200 cities. Oh, you better no be register with mobile money so that you bet me nipa eba.
Okay.
Then person no be register at the gate. Encourage yes sir.
Yes, when I no answer o call mobile no to advance the to one afi wa body ya no cry now prepare ya why
that's right. You so we know you be more. Sir. Be more takrade sunyan kumase ho Or say yeah. Or say sparkers are because I can tell you this discussion and then I mean Odehyeeba very few people na meeting me this are uncommon. I'm telling you. Very few people that this are complexities we are say.
No correct.
And I can't afford friends say oh so go
type one dey o kan hwe o ntiase
enti ya nkeka ye ho amom na ya anye ye ho say ye be ya de womu ni say ye daache no sa brante asidan mienu okumase na so so oto akogye visa enye Ghana na eden bibi na ato na adwene no correct ya chimidwen no correct because o kasa no ye debate on information no we see what mobile money are raising 60,000.
No correct.
What are you saying? Mobile money they are raising 60,000. We be saying I'm music could see that there be a cold room. My employee nipa 7.
Wow.
What are you saying?
Wow.
So information I was saying
Enya.
We will go. And government the COVID at home. Was it only COVID at home? In this whole chair
any other
and we share more money the immediate do matter.
Tarity.
More money mere any di.
And I just say what you to almost cry, you don't even think of them because what you say Ediana Tiada and you know how yes. And we are branch or her some I can conference at the Bakumase. One can I 6th of March. Bra. The baby who are Bruchia sponsoring Opesonia or Tembia of Roses sending the Scacatches or Metibi. The Oncophobic almost sponsor or Moncrofoa. And then the party be jump almost man back. The last time I know a cramo was it, I think the last one or the earlier one. Was in a Dafubaco or Tifiano or any no more sponsor. Mokofiano Moko started on motor watching. It's no matter as how. That's right. And Unyansa obeshishe no create wealth. And so ye did there any abroach they were higher. Then omo hwe me interview ba bia me say my day ye we anka say ya abafie.
Yes.
And odia obi no betima kato.
Sir, Odehyeeba na wanyanko. Enso wo time so nti o betima.
I time na so that say the way we say wo time no and na me call dwuma kra na ye me de nyare.
My David you are there me.
As far my late 30 minutes and me 30 minutes back na makokudu. Aha. Eti mama na wase say wo say wo time na me nyina o say one say bra wo nya bre say one say time wo nya time. Won eti nya bibia na say me nkwa my late ma lose me hours but still Ghana for bi betua de bi future no ebe boy nyina nti eku say wo de no na important.
Yeah, that's it.
Mr. Medasa legend Medasa fa the Ghana for nyina say. That's it.
Fantastic. Yeah. Fantastic. Odehyeeba no. Enti enya agro de di party bebre woni bibi kura na o de asie on pe controversy on pe so bia be kananim dubo so woni bibi na o de asie okoka waze o de bi me mpe me ho asem on pe ho asem so tambia complain say normal sesa the normal sesa na wo de woni no de asie no a woni wanafofo nkwa na nim no. Why then do you expect that there will be change? There will not be change until the minds of the people are changed, you know. Enti yen and was is seeable say come what may. So we are saying it's a system different. Into sorry, don't over compare yourself with all these people. A different infrastructure. And this one tia says upeja wa how the besanda to form. But ube make unnecessary comparison, unnecessary and I gonna for businesses and kind of correct. Obi a yaman a grant $100 million done account mono. Or Chiana work a car. What do you think they want here? Try the tax out. What makes you think so? Won't you? Because you got a grand idea. Uganda, you know, and more remuna or one home than grand hours. I can say, that is wrong. And so stop comparing. Stop comparing. There's a lot that we have to change. And we are saying that the infrastructural support is not there, but we still can do much if we understand what we are dealing with, you know. And so we are the ones to change this. And Vincent Biglo, yes, Kasa.
Godfather, Pacho, the Chowne, Magpao, and the Borabasapa. Ubi had no.
Yes, right.
I'm saying, already when you come on message that. Yeah. To be go so elbow crack na copa I know of this match. When is the seminar with them
and a pen for 4. That's right. That's right. That's right. Yeah, that's it.
Yes,
yeah. Yo, that's it. And Casey, yeah, that's it. But
yeah, me that was say, yeah, na ain't got what's a man?
And the Casey Agasa.
But what's a man?
Animatonka.
Yeah, sometimes I ain't got for dreams. Okay, sometimes I ain't got for dreams. Won't say your system, not say, and I would defend the administration. And you know, I'm excited about tonight because the bottom line is if you now when you're down, so you still blame a few now when you're sure about your life. That is the simple message.
That's right.
And I'm happy for this one because a lot of people think so. I said, we see one mountain won't see and system nothing. But this is our situation. This is our situation, Professor Odehyeeba. And we can sit down and cry and die, or we can live. So the decision is still ours to make.
Yes.
Okay. Because munti at the end na mutie the air would depend and I am say dear or being that couldn't say the air so onim system no onim what we go through. Imagine so be operative in an NGO Ghana. NGO no they who can register general. I can register with social welfare. I can register with National Youth Authority. For what? What exactly are you getting? If there is no funding, and who can sustain that? The system is bad and we accept it, we acknowledge it. But the problem is, if this is our system, how do we survive? We can't use the model that the until we have to carve our own system. For people to know, say it's not like now won't see and system nasi or who cover an administration. You need more the near money go against businesses. And lots of the younger people, they are passionate about businesses. Imagine say me near bestra me Ghana. Now you change from textile company to textile company. Now to make a baby and the things they tell you, one shall be assumed. You want to work, the departments are irresponsible, the systems are bad, but you need to survive. So what do? You find your own way because the model there is not helping any of us. But the problem is system they be kwa ba be kan obi abra ko jira lawyer kwa wa ka be tunya bon wa ko jina ko jene tax on one kasa kra ni capital or the business
na be kuma
no tun we are in profits no den kan wa ko tuya kan de o menya no ne ma be di na wo ko jine ticket. What service are you providing for the person now with the ticket? No? These are conversations we are supposed to have. Intina, I salute you. And I'm happy say what say, you know what we are going through, but in the midst of all that, still I am fine and them we understand our system. You be model, not to your business school. Because your children are the business school, no business back. Profit buy the business be into your theory now, name why I am frustrated. Only on I'm happy this aspect of it also is coming out. Now, say it's here with bad system. But regardless of our system, we need to live.
That's right.
And we'll find our own way. And your brony detected the patterns for us.
That's right.
Yeah. Thank you very much.
Thank you. Thank you, madam. Thank you. Thank you very much. Adjoa Kasa. Now, where? Adwa kasa. Okasa ne friend say voice in them. Adwa kasa, maybe talk directly.
Good evening. Patriot Mekasa.
Go kasa.
Patriot, my question is simple. Na me bisa say ABA programs and I said then I met me akin kind met financial system nasi.
In fact, the end of the year, they just saw more my no. Or more my no. And also stadium because books no so sir or yen structure and the year juma. The more my now open or more because so far books now my training is based on that structure where they are giving them support. Government is in front of you, pushing money to you, those things. Yeah, the end so we just more my nyansa no and a bit me apeke. One kasa so yes, I also be home. But the fact that we are aware there's you're dealing with a different thing. I think that is major part of the solution.
Okay, what does?
Yeah. Yes, thank you. It does. Okay. Inshiraba Kasa.
You're a legend.
Yes, sir.
Hello.
Yeah, me also.
You're a couple share legend and the beer in my pap or board the boy.
Yes.
I mean, on Shila, one or two or this year banso.
Aha.
Don't mind your points. I'm in a much church. Ready? Did they come one out there? Chairman, walk home.
Ane Koso.
Legend, my question is saying, entering point for I also saw more aware pass these are the systems are working against business in Ghana. Our money say those structures no and favor young a about point there ya copying those grants any incentives are now on board or the Shabamukai. Oh my so yet GRA name for with small mistake near some locks. I call lock a man for near money to Tumuno. Legend, dear no more power every time they also more power. That's what about more mono. Dear no more because sometimes I have so frustrating. Okay, a cow come
a colonial structure is part of the education. It is part of the training that they continue to give them. Okay. And Sebe, because our training anymore, is anybody very much sincere and selfless and interested in the well-being of the masses. And so now pay attention, said there be or see a handful. And that's why I was glad. Say, Dr. Bomia was talking about this the other time. I think over just understand say and obin person obey and until just I don't know what they say. And I got you say oh motivate tax and man cause unim say sanity and you know nti saa kwara na wa start a waton pair na wo pese wo kochechire no je ne bibia no wo pese o yeden but they don't understand it because they think that me wa ni para also on no tuatua hwan no the grant ne buy with the free money obu okra money 30 year loan no they are bedin se munu a ehye kora yenye ne hwe. So that's what we are dealing with. Nti wo de ani se eye o ya too much me ma ne nye o ya money mre de but me ma ne nye o ya. What do you say?
Matthias, your boss.
Yes. Yeah. And this is money how. Yeah, but try.
Yeah, your boss. Yeah, me I don't mean say what way there. En kakra, yeah, man, be farmer.
Yeah, talk on the job money no more go.
But boss, say so almost na di anim. Say abrofo money ho. Almost na di anim say bia chia, o say ko mu.
No, bro, ni wa. Don't ever deceive yourself. This year. Okay? A lot of the normal government in implementing in our IMF come. Okay? The embassies are here. Never deceive yourself. Never. They are present more than before. Okay?
Okay, boss, that's it. That's it. That's it.
All right. Thank you. Okay. Right. Ofumenu. Of a man, what about so? Okay.
Yeah. Oh, boss, afternoon. Evening, Ogano. And I'll probably to say, so phobia here.
Yes, sir.
Maybe boy would take a hand and make chance who said, or this year, you Facebook, and see you. Maybe I had a home.
Wow.
Yeah, now I see that. What would be any, who could be a new abbreviation, but I think that sometimes, send you never be brave, teachings be brave, and say, I was say, you your identity, me who send you. Any name ya chira swaye, and not just from your cultural, your business, you be piano, ya teacher name the aswaye. Any attitude and sunny and nine. Any my system I yemfa in rule. So, okay, education. Okay, BBA more. And go for not teacher, sir. And no matter teacher nine. Because a name almost swabia to ya junimu. Any a name almost a my ye feel say ye free. But ye free. Yeah, aspect of our life, it's not business is just an aspect, but every sector be that's actually near me so. Oh, say a binumutimi sorry, a quiet demonstration against football, because fun. Almost I could go when you must, but how long have they been taking our gold? Oil of two, again, and now move to the free more. Muntimi sorry could demonstrate against say when what discover oil. Okay, cocoa gold or here we are. Okay, oil and say any who ye. Again, oil no muntimi free mo. How many businesses and us? Yes, how many businesses and us sprout out of the oil no who ye no? Rich in the water crown saying amount for it may be a juma. A day enabling environment and a government, a boy, a business, when we recently, as I discovered lithium, a day found in your free money, amount for it, sorry, and demonstrate, but football, dear, not in sorry. So I was any admitted. And all my planting near my still a dear grow. I will reveal ye. Me na me tell you, na me type near my storefront daycare. I build Texas has said. COVID ni buy you will pay about $48,000 free. Abandon the mine say just to let the business stay open in case COVID ni kwa man for between the omubaba na omakwe juma. It's on my is kind of free. You report to a tax sumpo or chemu 4 times every quarter. No, I break almost $12,000 for free. Enabling environment. That's only.
Yeah, they'll be able you. You're going
to sometimes look, obi compare na or the credit card, ne banks, no, ne, sani ma nema no beki kana masa. E corona also no. Your tie won't down. It's the only one in you have to go deeper. Again, or school. And then our economists. On to me, they can do anything. Usika, Krano, or do not show any value. When it comes to business aspects, Anna, if you know more, Casano Macome say, if you are Yeniane, maybe before then you leaders, did you have a matter? Unim the Oka, you leader no on what you want. Why not report a man? My friend say, I just don't want to go into too much a political show, but I was here wisely up. The mayor, I say, principles are any you crew no far. Each individual be a bit to me. Sorry, no, I be. Our own depending on government and institution be also.
Yeah.
So obi ton meko obi hwe ni sika yi ekwan fa so a ye be business or ye environment. Because oma kill ye bibia ye tia agency akwa na me and my wife discuss about even enema oma tro mu Bible mu any senior near so ye call chatty. Any senior near your well bushia.
Yes.
Your bushia line. Nearma ye jama ye mina nakuko ni nearma asasi a jama. O catch him so when any real estate no jama ye. What a real estate no ma ye. But yes, but obia defining it different.
Yeah. In terms of rest, a is in New York.
That's the problem. And I'm going to invest in real estate. And I'm saying, now who am I friend real? They do was assassin. And should to know kuta near Kios Munauda. Now assassin go. But who name say, oh, you're default because you've lost your identity. And you panel the baby at what you name. I'm a Ukrano. So it boils down to boss. Somebody as we are going to be last year. My tax I'm filing for. Just a small front business, look around, and you have a bracket of between 200 to 400,000. Over your expenses. Every year, over to me at a new car, I'll be writing off. Oh, your business, America has here. I can lease a car from January to December. No matter throw my taxes to say car we now make the transport, my business, my coffee bar. I don't know fuel me use my phone me use cable waha. So and near my bet to me writing off of business. But so anybody could have all these incentives are what makes you think so your business will be failing? Now I be compared to Obia or no be in the store Obia Swami and I say I'm so kind.
Oh yeah, chain. It is sometimes me then say at least make me a baby wahana me go through the process. No me who the difference in the woman no me who how because business now can ye baby so Ghana. Any him say near yabre. Sometimes the who has say now they call now start to say oh I don't know say that's right.
Now but train sua e bia won ti bia se a obi a oye bi se ne a o kana no ye de ni bebre no ma tro book mu na to bi a wa ye bi ne nipa na guide no a tro no hu say oh aha say ne ye no it who any part of the world na se bia hu niema bi say omu de ni call faster men fan compare ye krom na ye de ni way different.
That's right.
You way different. I mean, end of the year, may less than the year make comic cabo mile. My business no. Last year, my business if you cried again, they send you over $10,000 to must check the bread. Will be business. I was scanning through certain level. It's I bring me $10,000 and over.
Wow.
Now what Ghana government no then
rent rent the cry piano shops will be a VAT that rent.
Wow, look at that.
VAT at the rent now you ton Amazon. VAT on $1.
Look at that. Now it
cover 20%. 20% on the rent that you're paying on $1. If the dollar changes, the VAT changes.
The changes goes up.
Yes.
Dollar is every day go against the CK.
Yes, 5,000 in dollar. Almost calculates out with VAT on net, and you pay every month. So how will the business survive? Business that you are not any loan, you are not giving any grant. There's no access to stock market money, venture money, nothing. So how do you follow all these strategies?
Yes, and then I make an example. Sometimes no say you kasana you catch you say and yema omo asise wo mu krom no any the other copy and yet the same thing na ye hu you krom no and that's all ba ho no be tro bu krom boss I say ye ntia Donald Trump the tax e you ka say all leverage system na omo atro IRS code no
the same tax code now
say yeah say e ade a me bo kro no a anka me nko for this long wa bra mo ntimi meche me.
That's right.
But I idea you na ye. Me baby hold the position no and I make some time me fast so I feel the say me you moment you know. And me follow tax code be crampo just a small from shop and then say hey and this how we are juma poma will be
yeah. As a matter of fact, that country is a capitalist country. You must use the vehicle, which is limited liability.
There you go.
For you to be rich, that is it.
Boss, income bemu. Ubetimi the BI stay for what do you call it? Your retirement. Yes. Tax free. You can pack up make me a packama. Ubi a mema ton near mano. Government no besa bring skase man ton enough you know. Under no asa bruska to run your business because they want the business to stay open. Ghana, why the personal business will stay open?
No, we don't even understand the structure. You see, the thing about it is that a lot of these things, you need a designer here. Who be the designer here? Now, system Diana, you know, designer, you know. As one tias, you know, heading. Into a chakra, I want to mean any year. Because a lot of these structures, the business systems that we use, the legal system that we use, the political system that we use, all these things were not designed by us. And so a chair, you don't know. I say a dia engineer be a basic dina or our team no about building engineering. Nothing. And it's a BB chair. You don't even understand it. And that is it. Because you must develop your own structure.
Yep.
So that a chair, what you need? Yeah.
I tell you, sir, we have to come to realization, say, and yet every aspect beyond it was who say modern and any design a model now. I was saying just slack my own year tomorrow because all no anybody no you got in charge all person or so nim or any friend.
When you be
I was watching this a year day now fire I catch a building. Now we fire marshals no matter no more for level now it's an battle no buogumuso. Me say hey even to say a human imagine say police no was stop me no wagina now ubusa me paper no what na me car anymore and I say that's no me can't tell me car in sakura but I'm say busy obetu me key account I'm say hey madam ade what me
so onim to
see it was and I'm say madam the way you unim so rescue like what's na me car anymore na me tia so 100 miles per hour na me do na mo me life to danger but meet me a cool I thought you know him anymore I'm say you don't do that what be run me car na o see me say o be to me key
so when be no dey
so when add traffic in the soil I was saying can be train a 10 greens and I'm cutting a motor sound anymore I mean it may put traffic into my back and and I'm saying look wait it was in 70 it you know the train we are no the misobey canon structures to be brew yeah unto say be share misobey kwa na ekra no enema na bi ebie ni so aye hunu say say ye nua no and yet too much their fault because the onim and of course all apply but ebe nyina yen kabum say na ebe push na say reforms na we say ba na ye niema say be benefit yen ya that is what has to be done but my yen starting can still blame no too much but Umia can come and give a nice speech but Okotina Kunyano so he can do whatever he wants because if he's tied up, boss, if he's tied up from IMF, World Bank, and all these institutions, again on Ubitimiaye, he can do anything. Loan they run in Ghana, but we have all the natural resources. Yejubiaka, Ghana, Rivicus Stadium, and no Messisigo. Ghana Stadium in a canning in Abuma, 8 mean drive because are they neighbor? It's just a walking distance. So there's fundamental BB is wrong. That is what we have to look at. We can't just cast blame. Yeah, blame one. So we have to look within ourselves to solve our own issues.
Yes.
Oh, boss. Who's a March 6? You go so. You go see. You know, maybe I'm up for something. And that's it. And that's it. You were actually.
Oh, right, that's it. Yeah, that's it. Bye. Thank you, sir.
All right. All right.
Okay. We just have about 10 minutes more to go. We're just short one. Into Sidi Ibrahim, with Makasa. Ibrahim, Sidi.
Yes, sir. Good evening.
Yes, sir. Evening, boss. Yes, sir.
The media, the because there 3 days. Topic ya urejia na yeto bi ayatu abita businessmen association na ye person topa ase ye du kwa no ye system no market system na slow ase market a munye wholesale everything kwa na depend only on market basis the market no pa ho na business na slow it's a next week of the market day Diego, you decided to if you perform more business, a payment. Because you have to say, how do I spend a lot market? For this, you uncle, other town, Uncle Testament, Uncle Tower Ross. Your business, a payment. But other ones now, provisions, home appliance, and not for an idiot. You couldn't create money. My business now. I had a my. You decided to yeah. You decided to organization deny inform it's kafona more system. Say, come to bet me up one of wholesalers. I am more. I'm going to find number from China direct. About Kuruma, send a 02 number. About my business. Ebe move and auto issue plan out obi aba system ma auto bibi there obeto issue baba why obi abenya the bit kakra ba ko everything na ko one way the plan is out the system ya okay ya you pay for be you said that you need level only na obi already kai kono so na ko bisa said all fast na press the push over my response. See, I have this work as I said, I need to anywhere and and I'm on level up on money a the didn't call out the invitation come up Krana, or more accepted. I'm already talking to you. Good day, many other hope, Yana, first I said, not the deal.
That's right.
Before the Naka. Almost always scattered and to commit normal. And they now nip about phobia, no more wholesalers. A bit now because a better wholesaler wouldn't buy back the car. Still a bucket in this lama. Because the panel cook myself, they pay the dinner. But Omaha, Eddie idea about opening dinner. But say, wholesalers, way, so if you are sick, I want to make cook myself. Of bogus own to me cook so we send the bedroom cover, then we pay the Armenian. Yeroma Corona Catarina in the Beran. Due to women to be made my Emma Galante, at the time, book dinner at the phone, so that but the pushing pay for to say, you tonight, to the everybody to say, Canana, by years coming, they give you say, no matter. That's the name Odehyeeba.
That's right.
Yeah,
that's it. Yo, in the conference, Kumasi Mecklin, Odehyeeba, officers mess.
What's the registration?
200 cities.
200 Ghana.
And 200 Ghana. A person put the mobile money to you. Now,
okay. Me aka say the time we marriage family but you man no cover some such from say the education no na da mai na ya ba ya ma say na ma ya mo registration
all right
but say me bo metro na me dem
city
aye
okay all right me da say nti mo nyina mo mo pushi na system no dey eno an ya and the system no one old system via or baby too. Yeah, the system no. So So far, system they already or man she shares a because almost shares a fire Japan. And that's the reality. If you look at what Mr. Manu Casasote or business or America, and all catch it on to the Tahana Yedi. Hey, Poshma.
Yes, the same obey.
Yes, I was. Oko.
I mean, Casapi cry, but I dear back we are Yemite. Say, such a tree, Uchi, because in Kofobi Bria or Ghana, more business, and the Pino, I can kind of come to me. Now, come to me, kind and a beer books, you put Omota. A people all kind of on chas here. In Tiacha, now we will treat Unia, Yamisha, Koso, Naya dear, Oyana, Nanyami Beshao. Me, who can't send Besame Bosoki to be. I said, a buying Emboa will be our Ghana or Soria or the chain, baby, so between the store, what the taxes. First time I'm a registered business for Ghana, be far from here, you be some the capital, I'm the best starting business. Then I mean, and I'm the capital cost share. Me share honor almost calculated tax, I'm saying, yeah. I then no calculated tax amame. It is said the buyer memo register amame no. Ana me ka say okay, sisi ade minim say me 20 mu de dem baby amunye na munye mu register mame later. Me ba ne ma be hwe de ebe ni. Ana omuye mame. Unim say me fee register general ho do fee no. Ana me nya phone call say me office no when no mo ba ho. And I was like, hey, a crowbany. The following week, or sign for me, or sign for them. Guys, a human who I'm in, you be mupa mucha. Enti me pacho church now money there. E watch you no e me de pa. Mr. Menu can sembi. Loan no say e mo America no. E ye friend PPP.
Okay.
A paycheck protection program. Sa policy we running policy COVID by no.
Okay.
Say who ejuma wa America ha na nkofo dodo a wa ha omo ye ejuma no. They want to protect their paycheck. And he said, "Wona ejuma no others so nkofo fa nipa ba ko bia 26,000. Ye dey ma free."
Wow.
So that ubetumi atua workers neka. Well, in the ask nkofo sorry. No more the American business. Ebe to Ghana business. Why no more ya mystery? Like I said, they all can be, and we have to understand ourselves. Or see who said the Ukraine city. Now you're running a business. Must say American business. Eddie Baba to Ghana. Now,
COVID no cross net senate you break it almost still
Ina said Mr. Menu can who file taxes at the end of the year. Me say eduane kura auto do is who ye adwuma na auto eduane di ya and no to be writing off.
Yeah.
And me yes sure say you was a system no Ghana.
No, you go for the catch yourself writing off but or pay receipt.
Wow, look at that.
Of who got to white chair. For proof in the bra.
Me do watch run or my invoice or my receipt. I mean,
for pay proof.
Well, it's so sad, say yeah comparison about business wise what Ghana ne be a Western world now. It is very, very bad, say sir. You have to go to the grounds and understand how Ghana business is being run and sana my comparison. Business plan the oya go to Ghana they are how cry. Oh yeah, business plan to Ghana. So me business me pay investor and then we business no yada. Business no nya enti so ben kosoa.
Yes sir.
Kosoa machine to me ye Ghana for because e bi mo ho mo nte ase. E bi ni mo ho a mo nte ase enti ye machine to me. Na so wo koso sa masa me 2 years from now. Wo dey ube you will see where you will be standing. What you are doing, you are on the right path. Major masem wa no be soon to aso.
Yeah, that's it.
Okay.
Otie de na say obeko na odi ho compare omo obe one help versus our normal co. Here dey na different. We are using register company capital no state here no. You strike tax also. When starting your juma kora. Automatically you are forced to lie. You're forced to lie because you don't want to pay a lot upfrontly. You know? That is the structure that they inherited that they should change. I'm the law net. That's the problem. But you are the last person.
Okay, good evening, Mr. You're on this topic several times. Now,
yes.
Concerning business in Ghana and Africa. First of all, I say so that people can go for a system. Or master that is just 50,000. And for that matter, I guess we do a better. Because you said, you said that for your thing, what shall you and I started to do? And I said, this year back, and for no need to say, or more for you. I say, or more tax credit, or more see, a chance more loan, just to spend them. But I'm running Jan Hannah, and I will hold you for state act. Now, say, I'm saying, as a last seminar, we started in good business. Now, good business, you know, they're starting to get promotion. You know, we've had buyers from Canada, UK, US. Now, what's sending more one more best deliver more money and because you have to meet a certain standard.
Yeah.
Yes. You call FDA, you call standard authority, you call protection the in someone. Yeah.
This sika wo here sika no wo ya wo de koye we mu nyina.
Koye we mu nyina. At the end of the day
no say no wajai.
Now no wajai. But me now so we are now a system. Oh now God being so good now until truly help me out and I say I have to follow the process. And it's true, if I want to do and if I want to persevere and do, I have to follow the process. But me now as I say a system and conform said that until you know you have to amend these things. And of course I know it has come to stay with us. This system has come to stay with us. And I say number 2, your generation, I be about to move in the one more CD business in France all your no me if you are quite to say and the correct time so to cash many companies, 50 companies, now so to cash me follow for some couple of days, you know, say I have to build a teamwork. What I say, I have to build a teamwork. Now, some of the teamwork and the business will run. But so to cash you come on in church you in just the BS you call home. It's what teamwork no any business ni. Eduma na we am teamwork ni. Nti at the moment I want na ade ni na so no. Obe touch ma pe, e say ade ni touch na. For instance, papa ni business you know, the papa ni ewu a, member bebe mu no kra no, they would have no idea, but I say papa ni shisha to ho ni no. O me di ho kakra. But so mo be grow pa there, a very tough thing. Nti say e be as I say, you training your man, you training your mofana. In fact, you have to involve them. Now, say, even you go to men call 3 years. Now, almost carry a day. No more the circle, I need to say, a bay sugar, a bay national pay, madam. Madam,
also, baby. Carry a day.
Carry Obi e no do ba ni
mama na doctor Darian.
So, these are the things that you said that NTC man kasa no ye go mo ma teacher for no de agimpo dia so ma juma dia ye no they are not involved. If at the end of the day, no akwara ni benyi na wo de na wo ye no. I said, I said them bu ni papa. If there is no way I will akwara no be there, other kind of thing. This is key. If you say na we no na say ye na you tie wo no. Ene kakra na ye so ya adwen so san. Ye di extra ye ma no. Wo ye ma no so ehu dia ekọ. If ade na wo ton odwom a, e say wo involve akwara no. Na akwara no so okọ school no de link to ade na wo ton no. If you obako school be you know after the no no school.
Yeah.
What else? But you be sure akwara you decide business no be sure na man akwara course for. Ni a can say onye sa course no ko pa dinasi. Ni a sa dinasi na yeah, no be say aye bola yi.
We're going to ask it. It'll be asset. Wrapping up, organize it. Business seminar Kumasi on the 6th of March, Independence Day. A 200 cities or Mecklin Hotel from 9 a.m. A 200 cities. Ebe pese or more or umbetimabana. Umbetia mobile money as many as they can. You can also sponsor somebody. Mobimra. Obe share obi obeti bibi. Yeah, can tree. Because Medwin said the drastic change must come from the ground. And ebeba na just say enkofo no tibibia. Bro, yesu moja ne mera friends prophets any malam semono person somebody to music and no business na the rare basic practical approach nipa be brain no na ipese yechire because you heard it today that the structure you deal with is entirely different. Anything enkofo be gradation so no omo sebe we no ma enkofo na dey go akwa mu na here different kind of people to change these things, you know. Until the Odehyeeba so asipa so nya botre and for man be ultimate journey bia. Until edamase ebesa ebie edamase pa. Thank you Posh and thank you Queen as well. Thank you.